Everybody, it's Allie. Welcome back to our Pieces of You project this week. This is the 6th prompt, and this prompt is You Dream. Following along with the same formula that I established in the beginning of the week, I've got a pattern paper, I've got a label, a die cut label, which I have stamped the prompt on top. I'm adhering that down, and then I'm going to staple it with my tiny attacher. Then I'm going to use a little bit of blue line tape to temporarily adhere those two together and run it through the sewing machine. For today's journaling, or for the story portion, I asked Anna, or I texted Anna, what's a current dream you have right now? And the dream that she told me about was that she dreams to go to Greece with her friends after she graduates from high school for a month before she starts college. I love that dream. So I decided to just go big with her words, and I did this on the computer. So in Photoshop, setting up a document that is 4.25 by 8.25 and created a green background with the quotation marks there, and just printed it on photo paper. And I'm going to add that in. As I was looking at the green there, I've been using a lot of green in this album, the greens and the blues, and that's been a fun kind of overall color scheme for me, including some black and white too. And at first I was going to go with that bright green, but then I decided I wanted to see what it looked like if I did it in black and then used the green for the actual words and remove the blue. So I had a white quotation marks, green text, and a black background, and I actually liked the look of that better, so we're going to go with that. Either one of them would be just fine. But today, really what I wanted to remind you and show you is that you can print out your journaling. You know, you've seen other days where I have stamped in there or I've handwritten things, but another way that you can do it, obviously, is simply by typing it on your computer and then printing it out. I'm choosing to print mine on photo paper. You could also print it on any other kind of paper that you wanted to use. If I was going to print it on another paper for myself, I would probably use Epson matte presentation paper that is the thicker version of that. It's really up to you. You could even print on patterned paper if you want to do that too. The next step in the process for me is simply using my metal ruler and my craft knife there to trim off any extras around the outside edges. And then I will also be using my corner rounder to round the edge to keep that the same with the way that the notebook itself is formatted. So one more prompt to go in this chapter of Pieces of Life. We've been doing a variety of different chapters over the last few years. We won't have another chapter for this year, I don't think, but we will have one next year, and maybe potentially a rerun of some of the past notebooks, which are all available digitally in the shop if you would like them and you don't want to wait for us to maybe do them. All right, guys, we'll see you back here tomorrow.